Welcome to this session on IIFT. In this session, I will be taking this paper which was conducted in November 2014 by IIFT for admission to 2015-17 batch. The idea being to help you understand how an IIFT paper should be taken because it requires a different approach and it is different from the way you take a CAT paper. Before I start taking the paper, let me quickly share with you what an IIFT paper is like and what is my game plan when I go for an IIFT paper. Now IIFT paper has 6 broad areas in which it checks you out, and interestingly the marks per question each of these areas is different. The first one is GK. GK will typically have 20 to 25 questions, and the marks per question for GK is typically around half mark. Next, English usage, which has about let's say again 20 to 25 questions, and in the marks per question typically again is half. It could go as high as 0.75, but typically it is half mark per question. Okay. RC 15 to 20 questions, and marks per question varies from 0.75 to 1 mark per question. Then we have reasoning 20 to 25 questions. Marks per question ranges from 0.75 to 1. DI 20 to 25 questions. 15 to 20 questions for DI. And like LR and RC, marks per question would be in the region of 0.75 to 1 mark per question. Quant 20 to 25 questions, and it has 1 mark per question always. So while GK and quant are fixed at 0.5 and 1 mark per question, for the others there's a small variation which is visible. Now this adds up to a total of about 125 questions, which means 100 marks. This is one thing which is always there. It is a 100 mark paper, and the number of questions could be as low as 115, as high as 135. So I'm just taking a middle point. Now this paper could be a 6-section paper, which means these 6 sections could be there. Alternately, it could be a 4-section paper. Now if it's a 6-section paper, what is the kind of cutoff that you normally have? In GK, the sectional cutoff typically is not more than 1.5, the highest, or 1.5 to 2 marks. The highest which it has gone is about 2.5 marks. So I will say, instead of cutoff, let's look at the safe score. You should ensure you get at least 3 marks in GK. 6 net correct answers is what I am looking at. Similarly, when I am looking at English usage, something like 6 marks makes you very, very safe out here. Okay, let's say 5 to 6 marks. RC 5 to 5 odd marks, again something like 4 to 5 actually should be good enough. LR something like a 6 to 7 marks is what you should be looking at, and DI again I will say 4 to 5 marks, and quant something like 6 to 7 marks, and a total of about 50 makes you very, very safe, but anything up to 45 plus is usually going to be sufficient. However, IIFT has also at times come as a combined section. Instead of 6 sections, it has come as 4 sections, in which case EU and RC are typically combined. And if EU and RC are combined, a safe score will be something like a 9 to 10. This is a very, very safe score. The cutoff typically will be about 7 marks or so. So 9 to 10 makes you very, very safe. Similarly, at times LR DI is combined, and at times DI and QA are combined. So the DI is the joker in the pack, which could get combined with either LR or QA. And whichever way it happens, if it is a combined section, we look at 9 to 10 marks in each of these areas. Okay, and the total still remains at 45 to 50 kind of a thing. 50 makes you very safe. Most of the papers, 45 would be sufficient for the general candidate. Okay. So that's a broad approach which I look at when I come to this paper, that these are the kind of scores that I'm looking at. Now which brings me to the next point: how much time? 5 minutes to understand the paper. Open the question paper, go through all the pages, and identify what is the structure like. 10 to 12 minutes for GK. 10 to, let's say, 12 to 15 minutes for English usage. Something like 15 minutes for RC, because RC is typically lengthy, time consuming, hence you look for only factual questions and attempt them. It could be a couple of passages in toto, or it could be a couple of questions from each of the passage. And the same approach I adopt for DI also. So DI and RC have the same approach, about 15 minutes. I am looking to attempt 5-6 questions, maybe 8 questions on the higher side, couple of questions from each data set or couple of data sets as a whole. That is a function of what are the kind of passages and the questions that are there. LR about 30 to 35 minutes, and quant will be about 35 to 40 minutes. So that's the broad time limit that I'm looking at. And yes, there's a timer with me. As it strikes 2, I will start the paper. I have a PDF of the question paper also with me, and which I will use in the paper so that I can understand the paper. So when it strikes 2, I will open the PDF and start the question paper. Okay, let's start. So first thing I'm doing, I'm opening the question paper. IIFT paper always has this kind of a table given in the beginning, and when I'm scanning the paper, the first thing which strikes is the first section is a RC passage. First is an RC passage which has got 1, 2, 3, 4 passages of RC, and they are fairly lengthy. Some of them seem to be more than a page long. So 4 passages. Then the second part is English usage. So 4 RC passages, then you have English usage, okay, and marks per question for RC 1.75 for usage. That's great. Then section 2 is reasoning. Yeah, section 2 is reasoning. 1 mark per question for reasoning. That makes my life a little easier. That means the number of questions also, yeah, it is 20, which is not close to 25. Okay. Section 3 part 1. Section 3 part 1, this is DI. So it is DI, how many data sets? 1 data set, huge amount of data in the first one. Second, again 2 tables but huge data set. Third one, 3 charts, combination graph. So it is the DI 3 sets, about 5 odd questions per set. And obviously the next one, yes, has to be quant. So 20 questions of quant, 20 and this, and yes, because 1 mark per out here, and RC. Okay. And the last one should obviously be GK, but let me confirm it once again. Yes, the last one is GK. As I will always start this paper with the GK section. Okay, so it's taken me about a couple of minutes. So let me now go to the GK section straight away and get to the start solving the GK questions. I prefer starting with GK, then move on to English usage, and then RC, and then I'll play between quant, DI, and reasoning. Start with GK and move on to EU first, because these are the sections which take the minimum amount of time, and I'm able to get to the finish of these sections reasonably fast. Okay, so GK, okay, section 4, GK. Match the Indian gold medal winners in the Commonwealth Games held in Glasgow with the sports type with the medal was at Josh Chinnappa squash. Josh Chinnappa squash A2. So A2, A2, A and C are wrong. Vikas Gowda is discussed so. Vikas Gowda discussed so from Karnataka, C3. So C3. According to Economic Survey for 2013-14, India had the second fastest growing services sector over 11-year period from 2001 to 2012. Which country had the fastest growing service sector? I don't know, but can I use the choices? Russia definitely not, Thailand not, could be China or Philippines, but I'm taking a guess, so let me just quickly leave this and move on. Which of the following countries did not qualify for the 2014 World Cup semi-finals? World Cup, Belgium was not there. Okay. Lifebuoy is a brand of soap. Lifebuoy is Unilever, marketed by Unilever. According to Human Development Report published by UNDP in July 14, which among the South Asian countries has the highest and the least rank? South Asian countries in the Human Development Index, highest and the least rank. In each option, the first name indicate highest and the second name the least rank. Highest and lowest twice. No idea. I'll skip this one. Which of the following Indonesian academician became the Dean of Harvard? Dean of Harvard with effects on July 14. Reasonably sure it was Nitin Oharian, not 100% sure. Yeah, I think it is, but I'll take my chance in this question. Ebola virus is named after Ebola river located in, what is it? Is it Nigeria or Congo? Nigeria, Congo. Definitely not this, and definitely not Senegal. It is most probably, again, this is a question I'm taking a chance, but I think it is Congo only, not 100% sure. The Pro Kabaddi League played in India in 2014. Future Group is owner of which team? No idea. Which of the following is headquartered in USA? It should be Goldman. Barclays is UK. HSBC is UK. Standard Chartered is UK, or is it Australia? I'm not sure, but either way, that leaves me with Goldman Sachs. Match the following. Financial institution with their this thing tagline. Okay. HDFC Standard Life, LIC, ICICI Bank. I think Bank of Baroda is India's international bank, B1. Do I have a B1? That's the only one. Let me be sure. Okay. HDFC is Jio Sarotha के सिंधी के साथ भी इनके बाद भी not sure about that. LIC ख्याल आपका is ICICI Bank? Yeah, absolutely right. ICICI Bank is ख्याल आपका A4. So A4 is here. B2 Jio, no, I'll go with this. Let me just confirm. A4 ICICI and ख्याल आपका India's National Bank Bob. HDFC Standard Life C2 Jio Sarotha के I'm not sure, but these two I'm reasonably sure. I'll go ahead with it. In the Union Budget 2014-15, government proposed to keep aside rupees 500 crore for Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana. For Jyoti has to be power, okay? Augment and Gram power, so rural power. Augmenting power supplies could be the answer. Rural youth to take up local entrepreneurship program, unlikely to be the answer. I'm not sure. I'm just eliminating the choices. Providing impetus to watershed development, no. Welfare of tribals, no. This should be the answer because Gram Jyoti means power supplied to rural areas, possibly. Who's the latest recipient of prestigious Dada Saheb Phalke Award? No idea. I know who they, but latest recipient is something I am not sure of. Latest, no. I'll skip this question. That Telangana state has to be Sania Mirza, not Nehwal. Sania Nehwal is actually from Haryana. Sania Mirza is the brand minister of Telangana state, which has become the latest member of World Trade Organization. No idea. Pranab Mukherjee is which president? No idea. I can come back to it with later question. So in my rough sheet, I am writing down question 107 to come back if I have time in the end to get the answer, to count the number of the presidents. Which is the oldest surviving brand of Tata Group? It is not these two. Is it Tata Steel or Taj Hotels? It is either A or D. Definitely Taj Company, Taj Bombay. I am taking a chance. I'll go with Tata Steel or I'll take my chance with Tata Steel. I could be wrong here, but I'll take my chance with Tata Steel. Who among the following is the first woman to become MD chairman of a bank in India? Not sure, so I'll skip. Who has not won the Man Booker Prize? Skip. Match the country with the leader. Japan. Okay, Kim Jong-un is South Korea. Sorry, North Korea. Yeah, C1. So C1. Okay. Japan, Shinzo Abe. Yeah, A3. A3. Let me confirm the others also in any case. China, Xi Jinping is fine. So China B4. B4 is obviously D2 will happen then. Okay. Which of the following is not headquartered in China? Not headquartered. WeChat is, Alibaba is again a Chinese company. Weibo is a Chinese search engine, so it has to be Jabong. CEO of AirAsia India. Not sure, I'll skip. Who among the following has been appointed Chief Justice in September 2014? No, not Kashju, not Lodha. Is it HL? Yeah, it has to be HL Dattu. Is the current also. Winner of Wimbledon's final 2014 was Novak Djokovic. Okay. Primary Census Abstract 2011. Which of the following states in India has the highest population density? Highest population density cannot be Goa, cannot be Gujarat, because these have low. Goa and Gujarat in any cases has a significant portion of desert also. So is it Bihar or Kerala? Kerala could be Bihar, especially after demarcation of after Jharkhand has been removed. It could be Bihar or Kerala. Do I take my chance with Bihar or one of them? I don't know, but I'm reasonably sure the answer is B or C, so I'll go with Bihar. I could be right or wrong, I don't know. PM of India has laid the foundation which of the following port-based special economic zone in 2014? No idea. I'll skip. Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana was launched in 2014. It was by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He came into power only in 2014. So that completes the GK section. Let me now go, and in this we have one question 107, which I'll come back later if I have to count the number of presidents. There are a few other questions which I will look at if I think I have time. my next section is going to be EU. Total 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes gone, so I've been reasonably fast when it comes to GK. Okay, and so 5 minutes is what my original plan was, to give 15 minutes roughly to GK and um the overview. Fortunately, I've been able to do it a little faster. Okay, now we have, okay. Okay, here I will first do the fill in the blanks kind of questions. So this okay, which of the following is spelled correctly? Is my weakest area. I know this is wrong. DEC decrepit. This is not the answer. CR, it should be CR. So CRI or CEP? I will go with this. It's a chance that I'm taking, but I'll go with this. Again, deceive. Always difficult for me to find what is the answer. IV. Okay. Belief. BELIEF is belief. So should it be this or should it be this? BEL. This looks right. This looks right, but that should make this the answer. PERCEIVE. I know belief, but okay. Take a chance, leave. Take a chance, leave. Let me look at the other. Deceive. Receive. RECE. RECIE. I will leave this question. I'm not sure. I think this is the answer, but okay, this is definitely wrong. Believe this is definitely wrong. But I don't know about this, so even if this is right, I'm not sure about the others. So skip. Okay, fill in the blanks. Mr. Kapoor hovered around the patient in a great display of chivalry is out. Solitude can solicitude chivalry. It is a wrong spelling of chivalry. Okay, so he hung around them. Now one is solicit and one is is to help someone. Okay. Solicitude or great display of, I think this is the one. Whenever she asked the doctor how long she had to live, he would dive off into a long-winded explanation about the uncertainties inherent in medicine and eventually tail off as if he had forgotten her original question altogether. It was the worst form of dash prevarication, yes, delaying tactics. Insinuation is not, perambulation is moving around, abrogation, no. So prevarication. Okay, grammar. Many of the workers currently deployed on assembly lines hope for the exchanging of their routine jobs for new assignments that are interesting. Okay. Grammatically correct. Hope for exchanging, yeah, hope to exchange. Hope to exchange. Hope for the exchanging. No, this is definitely incorrect. Hope for exchanging routine jobs. Hope to exchange their routine jobs for new assignment that will be new and interesting. To exchange their routine job for new and interesting assignments. Effectively, yeah, reduces ambiguity and redundancy. Let me read again. Many of the workers currently on the assembly line hope to exchange their routine jobs for new and interesting assignments. I'll go with D. Saundarya skin nourishing cream sold 5 lakh packs last quarter, 20% more than their face wash did, and nearly 5 times as much as their anti-aging cream sales. 20% more than their face wash did. Should this be there or not? Then this, I would think this is a better option. In 20%, they sold 5 lakh, 20% more than their face wash sold, and nearly 5 times as much as anti-aging cream sales. Okay, A is definitely out. Their face wash and as their face wash nearly 5 times more than their. This also seems okay. So A and D are wrong. The answer is either B or C. Let me go through them again. 20% more than their face wash sold. 20% more than their face wash and nearly 5 times more than their. I will go with C. No, not 100% sure. I think that should be the answer. Okay, analogies. Relationship that is similar to the capitalized pair. When you mumble, you are indistinct. Swagger, timid, no. Exasperate, cure, no. When you scribble, you are legible. Illegible. This is I. Drizzle, downpour, no. Ruffle, equanimity. Okay, these are opposites. Bewilderment, confusion. These are synonyms, so cannot be the answer. Disturb, balance. This is possible. Interest as town, not possible. Flounce turmoil, obviously it should be B. Okay, and then para jumble. So 28, 29 is what I have to come back, and before that, the first two questions of this set are also what I have to come back. I'll come back to para jumbles in the end. Uh, Again, grammar. Convict escaped from prison and is believed to flee the country, have fled the country possibly. Did he travel by train, taxi, train, or by plane? By taxi, by train, or by plane. Visualizing success is not the same as achieving it. Okay, it's not. This appears to be correct. I would do anything for my. Oh, which is grammatically correct. Oh, I am sorry, I missed it. This says grammatically correct. So A is because it is believed to have fled the country. Fled the country. There should be an or here. So I will say this is incorrect. This is incorrect. Visualizing success is not the same as achieving it. Yes, this seems to be correct. I would do anything for my friend, but not for my neighbor. Not for. Okay, for my neighbor. I forgot that they are coming today. Okay. Sorry. The correct answer is C. C is the correct answer. We have to find out which is the correct statement. I forgot that they are coming today or they were coming today. Okay, I'm not sure. I'll come back to this later. I met her more frequently than I meet you. I meet her more frequently than I meet. This is sorry. This is incorrect. Choice B is incorrect. This is grammatically incorrect, so this cannot be the correct answer. This course is challenging and inspiring. Parallelism tells us this is also incorrect. She is confident to speak English within 6 months, confident or speaking English with 6. So I will go with A. Pick the odd one out. Expiate, banish, expatriate, exile. Uh, these seem to be expiate, banish. Expatriate is again to expatriate to one's home country, so that you have sent the person out. You have banished, yeah. All these mean sending a person out. Expiate should be the answer. Brevity, circumlocution, conciseness, succinctness. Oh, circumlocution, long-winded. All others are synonyms or similar. Synonyms, okay. Fill in the blanks. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. The Yeah, if they have to fall, it will be harder. The greater they fall, no. The more they fall, I will go with the harder they fall. You almost frighten the life out of me. Out of me. Okay. Okay. How many words of 4 or more letters can be made with the following with the condition at least one E appears in each word? Question 36 I will come back to later. So 28, 29, 36 and 37. 37. How many? Okay. Will I need to make cases? Okay. So let me just go back and do the 4 parajumble questions. What the 2 initial ones and then 28, 29. Yeah, 28. Having started to soft boil an egg. To soft boil an egg. Having started in less time than it takes to soft boil an egg. Okay. More than half your capital with just $5.8 million you squandered. Yes, you squandered more than half your capital. So 4 and 2 have to be together. 4 and 2 are together out here. 4 and 2 are not together out here. 4 and 2 are together out here. 4 and 2 are together out here. So B is incorrect. And in less time that it takes to soft boil an egg. So 1 and 6. So 1 and 6. So second last has to be, this is fine. This is incorrect. This is possibly fine. So 4 to 1, 6. Okay, so before 1, what is that? Okay. So what we have is 1, 3, 4. Let me just start there. 1, 3, 4, 2, 5. We are having started with just $5.8 million. And this is also 1, 3. So this is also 1, 3. So 1, 3, 1, 3 is fine in both the cases. Having started with just $5.8 million, 4 you squandered in seed financing. Having started, and this is 5. Having started with just $5.8 million in seed financing, you squandered more than half your capital with $5.8 million in less time. Yeah, choice D. 29. You could behave badly, say you are sorry. Now, who now had to suffer the crime? Who now had to suffer the crime in the same position and the difficulty of forgiving? You will get extra fun and be reinstated as the one who had nothing with no goodies in addition at all. You would get extra fun and be reinstated. You could behave badly, say you are sorry, okay, and you'd get extra fun and be reinstated. Okay. And the difficulty of forgiving. Who now had to suffer both the crime with no goodies in addition to all. In the same position, not sure about it. This is confusing. You could behave badly, say you are sorry. Okay. You would get extra fun and be reinstated. In this, who now? And the difficulty for, I'm not sure. I think I'll leave it, but let me just have one, since I'm reasonably fine in terms of timing. Let me just quickly have another look at this. With no goodies in addition at all, who now had to suffer the crime in the same position as the one who had done nothing with no goodies. 1 and 6 seem to be connected. Who now had to suffer the crime with no goodies in addition at all. No. The same position. I think I'll leave this question 29. So I'm leaving question 29. Let me go to the initial two questions. Yeah. Okay. Four statement parajumbles. Doubts linger about Facebook's ability to be a business. Financial markets have also catered since the Microsoft deal. Big as that is, it's considerably less than the $15 billion valuation that Microsoft and Li Ka-shing accepted in 2007. Milner's confidence that Facebook will eventually be profitable at a gigantic scale is what emboldened him to invest initially at a price that valued the company at $10 billion. Okay, so यहाँ पे okay, considerably less than the 15 billion. So these two seem to be connected, 3 and 2. Okay, but Milner's enthusiasm is such that not only did he buy the stocks from Facebook, he will also be spending as much as $300 million more buying stocks from employees and outside investors. So first thing seems like that 3 and 2 are connected. Miller's confidence this will eventually be profitable at the gigantic scale is what emboldened him to invest initially at a price that valued the company at $10 million. This was considerably less than $15 million. Okay, so so 3 and 2 should be connected. 3 and 2 should be, or rather, the sequence should be 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 and 2. 2, 3 cannot be the right answer. 2, 3 cannot be right answer. 3, 2, 3, 2. So is this the right answer? Let me quickly go read the statement in the sequence. So in 3 million, it was less than $15 million that they accepted in 2007. 3, 2, then 1. Doubts linger about Facebook's ability to be a business. Financial markets have also catered since the Microsoft deal. Okay, yes, Microsoft deal has to come. This statement has to come after because this is the place where Microsoft deal has been mentioned. Okay, 3, 1, 4. Yeah, I'll go with statement. This one. Okay, no light. Question 19. No light, no sound comes in from the world. My violin misses him more than I do. My violin misses him more than I do. I tune it and we enter my soundproof cell. Electrons along copper, horsehair along acrylic create my only impressions of sense. I have not played Schubert for more than a month. I have not played Schubert for more than a month. My violin misses him more than what I do. Okay, so these two seem to be connected. So 4, 2. So it is 4 and 2. Incorrect. Again incorrect. 4, 2 is here. 4, 2 is here. So the answer should be either C or D. My violin misses more than I do. I tune it and we enter the soundproof cell. After that, this choice is 1 and this is the ending statement. So let me look at 1. Enter my soundproof cell. No sound, no light, no sound comes in from the world. Possible. Okay. And then 3. Electrons along copper crosses create my only impressions of sense. No light, no sound comes in from the world. Yeah. What about this one? 3, 1. Electrons along copper. This cannot be a good starting statement. Create impressions. I will go with choice D. Okay. So that completes my English section also. Now I have to go to RC. Now before I do RC, I will yeah, I will, when I'm doing RC, the way I look at doing RC is go through the 4 passages which are here, uh, and when I'm looking at those passages, I will look at which are the passages which have length of the passage and what are the kind of question, because I know RC is a lengthy in this paper. For example, the first passage, okay, there's the second one. Let me just quickly try to manage both the PPT and the question paper simultaneously. Okay, question 1 to 5. Okay, this is the first passage. Now, in terms of length, there's almost more than 1.5 pages. Now, now let me look at the. So, in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7. Okay, now let's look at the questions. Identify the correct statement. This I can't. This one question I can, because this talks about a specific data as a research container. The average distance from which shots were, okay, there is specific data. This question can be attempted. Wigan playing style was termed as guerrilla football because, okay, so now when I'm looking at this passage, I look at trying to identify these names, try to find out where guerrilla football is mentioned. Is there another question? Yeah, there's incorrect statement. This again means I'll have to read the passage. I will just skim through the passage, look out for answers to question 3, question 4, and the previous one which had those yards, 22 yards, 20 yards. Yeah. So I'm looking at these 3 things. So ESPN search Wigan Athletic attempted shots during 2010-11, and Hugo. Okay, let me just Hugo. Okay, these 4 people and their occupation. So let me try and quickly do this. No club in English done more less money than Wigan Athletic. No club in the Premier League had so little history and so few fans. Ever since 2005, when they won promotion to the top 5 for the first time, the existence of 2013 was the year the football gravity finally caught up with them, returned as the naysayers and doubters were ignoring 7 years of wrong forecast and congratulating David took one last Goliath Manchester City in FA Cup final. David took one last Goliath minus Manchester City. Now let me see. So David was not one of the names. So let me. In any case, there's more. Okay, let me move forward. In their book, Why England Lose, the football journalist Simon Cooper. Simon Cooper is not mentioned in the question number 3. And the economics Stefan Simaski found. I am reading it from the question paper. I have the question in front of me. Stefan Simaski. Stefan Simaski is also not mentioned. Found that money matters a great deal in success of football clubs. 92% of the difference can be explained by clubs relatively. It might not be the case. It might not be the case. Okay, but seems in it. Okay. For Wigan, it was unfortunate. Wigan is not there. Deloitte must have made miserable. Okay. And yet Wigan might avoid this. For this season, survived so long in the rarefied air is Dave Whelan. Dave Whelan is again not mentioned there. Owns the club. Wigan such as it is on DW stadiums. Okay. Likes of Whitty's Arham. Whitty's Arham is not there. It's a controllable short for the same as we took television commercial earning. Okay. In short, Wigan did not drastically outperform their wage bill gauge for Cooper and Siaski of a manager too. Yet Wigan's continued survival through the Swiss symbol it had. Wigan, okay, based on the national odds, 15%. But of course, those seasons drawn out, they had more specifically and examined 20 years of club finances. Okay, we found the club's odds. Okay, 20%. So we are talking about odds out here. Spending less is in death sentence, but we are flirting with the chair. Spending less than the average. Okay, 25% Premier League. Okay, Manchester. As this suggested, Wigan's continued survival more than good luck, but I have not got that distance, neither have I got any of the 4 names so far. With the help of Ramsey Ben Saad, a student at Cornell University. Okay, Ramsey Ben Saad is a student on Cornell University. This is given in question number 3. So question 3, that means Ramsey Ben Saad. Okay, let me just quickly come here. Ramsey Ben Saad is a student of Cornell University. So 2A. 2A, 2A. So these 2 are out. So Ramsey Ben Saad we have already identified. Great. Okay. And the performance was published online British newspapers in conjunction with Opta Sports. Okay. Ramsey collected and coded years worth of data production. So that vast majority, 66% of the 1.4 goals that teams scored in the average match came from open play. By far the smallest portion of goals, etc., etc., etc. Martinez's Wigan. Okay. Martinez's Wigan was not a typical club. Martinez, Roberto Martinez is there. So Martinez is he? Okay, Roberto Martinez was there. Maybe I missed him somewhere. Roberto Martinez, Wigan, and one of the choices here is player at Wigan Athletic. Is this 3D is possible? No, 3. So that's something else. Okay. They write much on traditional open play, break lightning and so on. Scored twice as many goals. So the distance has not still come. Okay. Rather than choosing one or the other, Martinez as manager seemed to have forsaken both high frequency. Martinez as manager. Okay. So Martinez as manager seemed to have forsaken both frequency. So Martinez as manager. So Martinez has to be then the manager at Wigan Athletic. Yes, Martinez. So 2B. Sorry, 3. Sorry, 2A and 3B. 3B. So 3B and 2A. These two match. But let me just be sure about it. Let's go. Yeah. He was beating any Alberta Lacada and Alberta, an analyst at ESPN. Alberta was mentioned, yes, analyst at ESPN. Alberta at analyst at ESPN 4C. 4C. So this is the answer. I am looking for gorilla football. I am looking for this stupid number called these distances. Somewhere the yards have to be given. Let me go back. They score for fast breaks, free kicks, and when Lacarta calculate average distance Premier League clubs attended, yes. Wigan, they were all this shooting average distance over 26 yards. Now let me see what was the exact question. As per the research conducted by ESPN stats, the average distance from which Wigan Athletic attempted shots. Average distance from which Wigan Athletic attempted shots is what we need to find out. Okay. Let me just see, when Lacarta calculate average distance from which Premier League clubs attempted shots, Wigan were the overall league leaders. Their average shooting distance was 26 yards. Wigan attempted shots at a distance of 26 yards. Yeah. Okay. So the group average from which Wigan declined, yes, 26 yards. Okay. Okay. So correct statement. We can come back to it later. Choice 4. Question 4. Gorilla football. So I have to still find what is gorilla football. Okay. So here I have found the distance. Now let me go to the last slide. Thinking outside the box in most liquid fashions. Here lowest number of goals scored from outside penalty areas, just 28 compared to matches. This sounds very defensive, hitting teams on the break, relying on set pieces and long range shots. Allowing his team to recover the decisive and more persistence. He did not place any emphasis on corners, I think because it meant allowing his troop out of hiding into opponents and leaving them. Martinez was playing gorilla football. Martinez was playing gorilla football. This is what he's talking about. Playing gorilla football because okay. Let me just read this thing now. Now let me read this paragraph carefully. So Martinez's strategy relied on highly accurate long road shooting, firing from distance, allowing his team to recover from their defensive shape more easily, and persistence. He did not place any emphasis on corners, so in one goal from corner in the entire season because it meant allowing his troops out to hiding and in the side open, leaving them vulnerable. Martinez was playing guerrilla football. He had his team lie in wait for the opponent and then punish them in the counter on that. So it was okay. He employed sharpshooters, etc., to let in his team were acceptable and unpredictable. So guerrilla football. Play with a team full of superstars. There was this line mainly on junior players. No, it was not junior players. What that paragraph talked about. So this is not going to be the answer. Lower scoring teams, no. This is not guerrilla football. The attacking style of playmaking, the team continued counter attack. Yes, they talked about counter attack. Look, be opportunity and attack at an opportunity. They depended heavily on goals scored from distance of seeking. Then yeah, C. Okay, so 3 questions done. Let me just quickly see if I can do anything with the other 2 questions. And correction in terms of Wigan was ranked 15 account. Let me just skip this. If required, I can. If I have time in the end, I've written down question 1 as something which I can look at because I've almost gone through the data. Okay, 1 and 5 is something which I will come back to later if required. Okay, let me look at the next question. Next passage, sorry. Okay, next passage, does it have any? It is shorter, in fact. It is just about a page in length. Okay, and let me look at the question. following statements is correct. What happened when the judge went to the countryside? Okay, this can be found. People in debt to the banya because, which is the odd one out, Lord one out. Lariat, brood, flock, flight. These are this is the correct answer. These are groups of animals, a flock of birds, a brood, etc. Okay, so this is the answer. But let me, and can I afford to leave? Let me look at what are the other passages like. The third passage, is again 1.5 page long. Fourth passage, fourth passage also reasonably short, 1 page. Second passage, so I can read this passage, but let me look at the third passage first and see if there's any specific question which I should mark from there. Okay, okay. So 15, 14. Okay, okay. Let me just quickly go through this passage and mark the answers there. Then look at the last passage, the third passage. Sorry. Tight calendar had calmed him as he the contract exertion of his authority as a judge. However, he relished his power of the classes that kept his family pinned under their heels for silence. Like the stenographer who was a Brahmin, just there he was now crawling into a tiny tent and nothing. And there was Jemu reclining in the king's carpet. Betty, cook would shout, Betty, he set up to drink. He'd bathe in water, now washed and dog promenade, clouds amid toast like charcoal, etc. He rode into the fields. Yes, it was about when he went into the field. Okay. Okay. When judge went to the countryside. Okay, when judge went to the countryside. Okay. Followed by an elderly holding umbrella over his head. He cleared and measured the fields and checked out to make sure his yield estimate matched the headman's statement. Farms were growing less than 10 mounds an acre of rice or wheat at 2 rupees a mount. Every single in the village sometimes was in debt to the banya. Every single man in the village was sometimes in debt to the banya. Okay. Nobody knew that. Jinubai himself was noosed, of course. Okay. 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 So they were in debt with the banya, and okay, people yield per acre was not good. Yes, that could be the answer. Money lenders were asking all players. No, this is not the answer because yields were low. 2 rupees amount is what he had said. People in village spent too much time on hunting. No, fields were spoiled when the judge. No, so A. Okay, what happened when the judge went to the countryside? Okay, and which of the following statements is correct? Okay, judge was not a Brahman. Judge had a good command over Hindi, Urdu. Judge used to countryside. No, he was not visiting countryside for shooting him. Na? Okay, let me just come back in any case, complete the passage. Okay, within combination peel with. Okay. After lunch, judge sat at his desk under tree to try cases. Usually in source mode, he disliked informality. Also, he was in worse aspect. Also, there was a worse aspect of contamination. He heard cases in Hindi, but they were recorded in Urdu by the stenographer and translated by the judge into a second record in English. Although his own command of Hindi and Urdu was tenuous, the witness who couldn't read at all put their thumb impression, read over, acknowledge, etc. Okay, so his command over Hindi and Urdu was tenuous. The judge had good command is incorrect. Judge owed money. The judge was not a Brahman. Why will the judge owe money to Pilbi to? In any case, I think I'll go with choice B in question number 6. Okay. Okay. Oh, not that the question is incorrect. Judge had good command over the judge, so this should be the answer. His own command was okay. So that means other. So that's fine. What happened when the judge went to the countryside? Let me look at the answer to this question. Now I don't need to really worry about reading. He could not see lariats and of migratory birds. Lariats of migratory birds. He could not get proof that the pudding was made from partridge. He could not hit a single bird. He could not hear countryside. So I have to go further in the passage. Okay. Countryside is what I have to look at. He is photographed the satire not. Okay. Need to be perfect. Okay, out he went into the countryside with his fishing rod or gun. Countryside was full of games. Lariats of migratory bird have I lassered into the sky. It is lariats of migratory birds. So again, it's talking about a group of, but brood, flock, a flight of birds. No, I think it is still right. Okay, based on sky, quail. Okay, what happened? Okay, he could not hear noise, he could not manage, he could not see. He could see. So, what always happened? He could not see is incorrect. He could see, so choice. Okay, let me go back to it. Okay, the countryside, quail and partridge with lines of babies strung into. Okay, fat foolish creatures made of short men scurrying through the bushes. The thunder of gunshots rolled away, the leaves shivered, and he experienced profound silence that comes only after violence. One thing was always missing, though: the proof of the pudding, the price of the action, and manliness in manner, and partridge for pot because he returned with nothing. He was a terrible shot. Okay, he was a terrible shot. Okay, he was a terrible shot. He could not manage to. Okay, great. So I've already done 7 questions in this third passage, and I am about 40 minutes out. So that leaves me, when I look at my original plan, uh, something like 15 minutes. What 15, 15, 30, 10, 40. I have another 5 minutes with me for this thing. So let me look at this passage. Okay, third passage again has questions which are okay. Third passage again has questions which are correct statement. I can leave. Which of the following can be deduced from the passage? Okay, I'll not worry about it. Match the following is what I should look at. After his failure to reach this thing, which is the incorrect statement. So 12 and 13 are what I can look at, but let me quickly look at unification. Pope had taken refuge, etc. Cast. And what was the okay? So what I need is Charles Albert Ferdinand II, Louis Philippe. Louis Philippe is France. He was the king, he was the king of France, wasn't he? 3D. So Louis Philippe is the king of France. This tells me this thing. So I need to find, if I find Charles Albert and Ferdinand II, any one of them, I should be able to get the answer. Let me quickly see. Can I get Charles Albert Ferdinand II? Okay. At last he abandoned his. Okay. Charles Albert Ferdinand II. Can I find these? Garibaldi is here. Okay. Okay. King of Piedmont. Now what was, I think the King of Piedmont was mentioned somewhere. This is passage. Let me open that passage. Sorry. Passage 3. No, King of Piedmont is mentioned here. So that question 12 has. Let me just go back. Okay. To find King Ferdinand II of Naples. King Ferdinand II is of Naples. Ferdinand II Naples. So 2A. 2A 3D. Okay. Okay. So we have 2 2 8 oh 2 8 3D, sorry. Okay, 2 8 3D is here. One is wrong, so this should be the answer. Okay, 2 8 3D, just to be sure. 2A, there's also 2 8 3D. What have I done? 3D is fine. 3D is fine. So this was wrong. This is out. So 3D, these two are 2 8 3D. I still need to see whether it is 1 and 4 AC. Charles Albert and Grand Duke. These are the one which I need to find out. Charles Albert and Grand Duke. Charles Albert and Grand Duke. Grand Duke of Tuscany. Austrian Mark Sauter played the Grand Dukes of Tuscany back uh, in his throne. So Grand Dukes of Tuscany. Okay, so that is 4B, 4B, 4C. So this is wrong. Fortunately, had an I would have got the right answer in any case by luck. After leaving for Venice, Garibaldi left towards this with dash and dash. After his failure to reach Venice, okay. After his failure, Garibaldi was mentioned in the end. If I, yeah, Garibaldi is mentioned here. Failure to reach Venice. Can I find it? Garibaldi failure to reach Venice. Where did he go? He left towards dash with dash and dash. Okay, let me. I'll have to go through the complete passage, but I think it is doable. Garibaldi was away. I will have to look for the word Venice. King Piedmont of Charles Albert. Okay, King Ferdinand II. Okay. I can't find Venice out here anywhere. I'm looking for the word Venice. Garibaldi, he suggested guys should join his army, go to Venice and captain a ship. Okay. Garibaldi considered going to Sicily, changed his mind. Around 100 Garibaldi mountain warfare commit. Okay. He learned September 315. Garibaldi promptly entered altered course. Okay. Okay. Reaching when he was diverted again, set off in the Italian peninsula to come to Venice's assistance. But on the way to Bologna, he learned that Pope had taken refuge with King Bomba. Garibaldi promptly course southwards, where he was greeted once again as a hero. Garibaldi's lane grandeur Tuscany fled Florence. However, Austrians marched southward to place the Grand Duke of Tuscany back on his throne, Louis Philippe. Okay. Garibaldi was appointed general to defend Rome, but failed to get through and were attacked from behind by Garibaldi, who led a battalion charge and grazed both sides, French lost dead and wounded. Okay. Okay. Our armies on Pompo. Failure to reach Venice and is what I'm looking for. Okay. We take Villa. Okay. Take off the sail on June 30. Okay. Head of the troops fought back ferociously, North prospects. Mazzani fled to Britain and fight for the cause. Just 4,000 men divided into two legions. Tightly pursued until Venice is still not come. The Austrians now approaching demanded he go in exile in America. He was determined to fight to stay behind in Simon. He is not here. The pair set out 200 loyal soldiers. Garibaldi intended to embark to Venice. He just valiantly holding. They embarked around 13 fish boats. Okay. Only two of Garibaldi's. He carried air through the shallows and low beach and moved further inland. The ailing was placed in guard and they reached farmhouse where she died. Her husband broke down to inconsolable in the okay. He and his faithful command escaped across port towards Ravenna. Okay. Okay, so had no time to lose. He did not reach Venice, that means. Okay, let me just go back. Okay, yes. Okay. So he escaped across port towards Ravenna. Let me just check the choices. Left towards Ravenna is here. He towards Po or with Po, sorry. Across the port towards Ravenna. So he escaped across the port towards Ravenna. So across the port towards Ravenna is definitely here. What about Legera? Let me just confirm it. Same. He and his faithful Legero escaped with, yeah, with. So I think I'll leave this thing. It's too much of, I've done whatever I see I need to do, but quickly just that little greed of looking at the last passage. It's a financial passage. The following is correct according to the statement. It looks like a financial passage. I'll come back to this passage if I have time in the end. So this is a passage which I have to look at. If I have time, I have written down RC passage 4 on my rough sheet. Fourth passage. Okay, now I'll go to uh, quant and DI first, and then in the end I will go to reasoning. And I want to make sure I leave about I've got about 60-70 minutes with me, so about 30 minutes are required for reasoning. Or let me do reasoning first. Let me just do reasoning first. So I'll try to do reasoning in 40 minutes and then go to quant and DI. So 40 minutes for quant and DI, 30 minutes for reasoning is what I look at. Okay, the first, let me open the question paper and see what are the kinds of questions which I have out here. Okay, yeah, section 2, section 3. Sorry, this is question 38 to 41. So Yeah, section 2. Yeah. So reasoning, you have the eligibility criteria ones. Okay. Let me do the simple ones first. This is the eligibility criteria. Okay, complete the series. Let me do this. E F G H E F G H I J K. This should I J K. Then there has to be one here and one here. J K, and this should be L. So K L. This should be the answer in any case. P Q R S. P Q R S. S. But that's fine. What will this be? K and L are fine. K and L are fine. Let me just be confirmed. So P S P Q R S. And this is P Q R S. P Q R S. So P and S are constant. P and S are constant. It's just so okay. So this is fine. Now going further, we have this one big set with 12 statement. Okay, I'll come back to this later. I'll come back to this later. While it has got 5 questions. Okay, 47 to 49. Again, LR set. Okay, LR set again. Okay, so these are the LR questions. Okay, now we have the verbal logic. 54, 55 I will not do. These are the ones, the the ones which I always get wrong. 657. Okay, so let me start from the back. 56, 57 is what let me do. These are my deductive logic kind of question which I'm reasonably good at. The 3 statements with 4 conclusions, mark 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to uh, okay. So decide which of the conclusions logically follow from the given statements. Okay. Okay. Question 56. All tigers are lions. All lions are horses. No horses are monkeys. Okay. All tigers are lions. All tigers are horses. All tigers are lions. All lions are horses. So all tigers are horses. Statement 1 follows. So one is here, one is here, one is not here. Okay. No tigers are monkeys. No tigers are monkeys. Okay. All tigers are lions. All lions. So all lions are horses and no horses. So statement 2 also follows. No tigers are monkeys. Yes. Statement 2 also follows. That means um, both of them have and these two have. So 3 and 4. 3 statement 3 says some lions are tigers. Some lions are tigers. All tigers are lions. So some lions are tigers. These are fine. This is fine. Statement 3 also. Okay. So question is either this is right or wrong. If this is right, then the answer becomes 4, which means this is not the answer. Okay. So answer is either A or B. Some monkeys are not tigers. Okay. So these are tigers, lions, horses. No horses are monkeys. Okay. Some monkeys are not tigers. Some monkeys are not tigers means at least one monkey is not a tiger. Should not be all monkeys are not tigers. No horses are monkeys. No horses are monkeys. Some not tigers. Some monkeys are not tigers means at least one monkey is not a tiger. It could mean some means all also. That means statement this is right. Okay. Some means all. Some in an extreme case means all. Sorry. Uh, 57. Some shirts are pants. All shoes are shirts. All pants are gloves. Okay. Some shirts are pants. Some shirts are pants. All shoes are shirts. All pants are gloves. Some shoes are gloves. Some shirts are pants. Some shirts are pants. All shoes are shirts. All shoes are shirts. So all shoes are shirts could be like this. All pants are gloves. All pants are gloves could be like this also. Okay. So some shoes are gloves. Some shoes are gloves cannot be conclusive because this could be gloves could be here also. So some shoes are gloves are incorrect. Statement 1 is wrong. So this is wrong. This is wrong. So the answer is either 2 or 3. So I need not worry about 4. So let me look at 2. Some shirts are gloves. Some shirts are gloves. some shirts are pants, all pants are gloves. Some shirts are pants, and this statement is, sorry, some shirts are some shirts are pants. We need shirts and gloves, so all pants are gloves. Okay, so some shirts are glove, and this is gloves. Sorry, some shirts are gloves. Sorry. Some shirts are gloves. If some shirts, yeah. So statement two is right. Statement two is right. So statement two is right. This should be the answer. But let me just be sure about this. No pants are shoes. No pants are shoes. Some shirts are pants. Some shirts are pants. Some shirts are pants. Some shoes are shirts. Some shoes are shirts. Some shoes are shirts. No pants are shoes. I cannot say, it could be like this also. Okay, so that's fine. So 56, 57 done. Let me go back now. Uh, okay, this I don't want to do. 54, 55 is my weak area. Okay, let me look at this one. 53. See outcome number 1 to 3. Outcome is either step of administrative decision to be undertaken, improvement, follow-up, etc., or natural response by stakeholders. Everything must be assumed on the basis of information. Okay. City Council of Download City has right to install power a plant of mineral water, provides certain mineral water at US $1 per bottle, as against bottle costing $1.5, sold by private players. All the local private companies selling. So the outcomes possible are three outcomes. So we need to say which of the following is a logical outcome. All local private companies selling will have to close down their operations. Okay. If $1 item, $1.5 item, but maybe they can. Uh, why am I going beyond what is given? So $1 bottle is they will sell while market sells, so they'll have to. They could reduce their operations also. They could reduce the price also. Okay, we'll come back to it. We'll have to provide for losses for this project on the in the budget. The losses, how do I know? Because maybe the cost of production is lesser. The supply of them will not. Okay. Supply of the no takers, and that will have. I think I'll leave this question. Let me go back to 52. Okay, 53 I have left, so 52. Believe that by many economics that to realize is a 7% GDP growth rate in India, which is very much attainable. The gross fixed formation, capital formation in the country must increase to 30% of GDP from the present level of 28%. The present level of 28%. The target of 7% GDP growth is not feasible. Okay. Gross capital, if it goes up, then it is feasible. Okay. It's not feasible. GDP growth rate is directly related to capital formation. GDP growth is the only indicator of company's economic development. Statement C, it seems to be okay to me. Let me just go through it again. Target of 7% GDP growth is not feasible. It is believed by many economics that to realize 7% gross, which is very much ideal. Okay, okay, yeah. So this is also possible. This is a natural outcome. This makes sense. That growth. This is not feasible because for this you need a 30% GDP from the present level of 28. So if you take it only then, so this is so one is a natural outcome that is not feasible now. Okay, so one GDP growth rate is directly related to capital formation. So it has to be either 1.2 or 1.3. Okay, is the only indicator of company's economic development. I'll leave this one. I'm not sure if it is A or C because both 2 and 3 growth rate is directly related to 3. Let me just look at it. Only indicator of companies based on this I can say it is an indicator but not so. So statement 3 should be incorrect. Actually statement 3 should be incorrect. Yeah. Statement 3 should be incorrect. I'm not 100% sure but I think I'll go ahead with this. Yeah. Okay, now let me do these questions. These are two questions. Okay, let me just open the question paper first and compare from there. Okay, so on this, let me just see what is this. Okay, so I will not do that lengthy data set. I'll do the first the eligibility criteria in this particular set. So okay, so let me do this set and the eligibility criteria. After that, if I have time, I'll do that lengthy data set. FICCI organized a business conclave on India's emerging electronic goods companies, CFOs of and managing directors of four leading companies, Clean Tech Industries, Andromeda, Infotech, Zoomlang Technologies, and Spearhead, and were invited to deliver lectures on this occasion. CEOs of the four companies were given, okay. Managing directors were also given in that order, respectively. So that makes my task easier. Speeches were delivered subject to the condition that each of the managing director delivers a speech immediately after that of the CEO of the company. First CEO to speak was D'Souza. Okay. Next question is similar. Okay, so let me just write down the companies are Clean Tech Industries, Andromeda, Infotech, Zoomerang Technologies, and Spearhead Unlimited. Uh, the CEOs and MD. Who's the CEOs of the four companies were Sethi, D'Souza, Puri, Bisht. While the managing directors were again in the same order: Tandon, Arora, Karare, and Reddy. And it says CEO has to speak. MD delivers speech immediately after. So CEO first and then the MD. Okay. The first CEO to speak was D'Souza, and next CEO to addresses. So CEO and MD. Was first CEO was D'Souza, and the next CEO was Puri. Thandon is the third managing director to deliver the address. Thandon is the third managing director. Which of the following must be true? So D'Souza, who's the MD for D'Souza? Arora. So Arora will speak here. Puri, Karare, and Tandon is the MD. So who's the CEO? Sethi. And which means the fourth person is Bist and Reddy. Yeah, Bist and Reddy. Now let me look at the choices. Mr. Bist delivered his address sometime before Sethi. Now Bist is the last person. Reddy is also the last person sometime before is ruled out. Puri delivered his address before Reddy. This is fine. Should be the answer, but let me look at the other one. Karare before Aurora. Karare is after Aurora. So it should be C. Bist is the second CEO to speak. Again, MD. So Bist is the second CEO to speak, and his MD was Reddy. After D'Souza. Okay, after D'Souza. And D'Souza was with Aurora. So we not need to know these two. And two more managing directors speak after the address of managing director of Spearhead. Who's the managing director of Spearhead? Is Zeddy. So he's Spearhead Unlimited. Who is the last CEO to speak? Last CEO can be any of the other two, but I don't have any information. Let me just look at two more managing speeds. So yes, so the answer should be insufficient data. Okay, great. Let me go to this window or the eligibility criteria. Let me do the eligibility criteria first, because I know eligibility criteria are straightforward questions which can be answered fairly easily. You just need to move systematically. And how many questions are there? 1, 2, 38 to 41, 4 questions of eligibility criteria. So let me quickly go through it. Management of a national daily newspaper, 56 minutes left. So 15 minutes left for me. decides to enhance its subscriber through major change in style, layout, design of the company in order to make content more amenable to the mindset of growing younger population of the country. The paper decides to appoint a number of young and promising associate editors. For facilitating appointment, several selection criteria were finalized and provided to the selection panel. The following, it was noted that in order to get selected, the candidates are required to fulfill at least, in addition to one, at least three of the following conditions. One is compulsory, others we have to, out of the remaining three have to be done. Candidate must age must be between 25 and 30, less than 30, more than 25. 25, okay. 60% or above in graduation. The candidate has obtained PG diploma in journalism with at least 55% marks. Okay. Candidate has gained work experience of minimum 2 years in a daily newspaper with responsibility towards, so in 2 years in a daily newspaper. Must be awarded a state level, at state level for article published in state level English daily. State level for article published in state level English daily. Okay. Okay. Some candidates fulfill only two conditions from 1 to 4, but do not fulfill 5. But if he has more than 5, he has to be referred to managing editor. If two fulfill only two conditions from 2 to 5 but does not fulfill two was graduation, less than 60% graduation. So this means less than 60% in graduation, and this is 5 was award, state level award. He has to be referred to chairman, so he has to be referred to chairman. 3 above, 3 was 55% in PG diploma, 55% minimum. Okay, so these are the 3 things, okay, to assume any information. So let me just quickly write down the criterias that are available are, one is age 25 to less than 30. It is not 30, it is less than equal to 30, should not have crossed 25 to 30. Graduation greater than or equal to 60%. PG diploma, and PG diploma was in mass comm, journalism. PG diploma in journalism, no other will work. He has to be greater than equal to 55%. 3. Fourth was 2 years writing experience. Experience 2 year, greater than equal to 2 year in a daily. In a daily, if I remember correctly, 2 years with regular writing assignments, and awarded at state level for article published in state level English daily. Okay, then you have the state level award. The fifth thing is the state level award. Great. Okay, now let me look at the question. He graduated from Agra with 66% graduation. So graduation is fine, and completed PG diploma from IIMC with 71%. So diploma, this is also fine. Okay. After completing, she joined Galaxy News at Jaipur on Christmas Eve in 2006. She receives an award from the hand of the governor for her series. What is the year, month, what they would have given somewhere? No? Okay. So I should assume 2014. Oh, following are dated 2014, 31st August 2014. Okay. So 2006, she received an award from the hands of Governor of Rajasthan for the series on January 2026, a day which coincided with the 25th birthday. So that means age will be greater than 30, cannot be selected. 2008 she is 25, 25, and 2014 she will be 31 plus, so not possible. Nalin Saxena graduated in sociology from Bangalore with 61% marks, after which he joined NGO for social work. So graduation is fine. He joined social work, which is useless for this role. After 2 years, he took migration, joined Mumbai University with PG diploma. PG diploma in journalism, fine, 59%. So graduation is for PG is fine. Ahmedabad Weekly Magazine, just published in July 18, 2011, to write regular articles. Okay, so 2011 to 2004, so work X is fine. So 2 plus years work X is fine. and he was born in June 86 in the midst of FIFA World Cup. 86, so 30s, he is about 28 years, so age is also fine. He does not have a state level award. State level award, that means he has to be, let me go back to, he has to be referred to the managing director of Tomorrow Digest. It has to go to managing editor. Referred to the editor. It says chairman not to be selected, to be selected is ruled out. Sorry. Refer to the managing editor. Very strange. None of the choices correct, which again goes well. Let me look at the question paper. I hope there's no typing error. Okay. Okay. I'll chairman. State level award was item 5, wasn't it? What am I missing out? Cannot be, cannot be chairman. Is this, have I missed out somewhere? Graduation is fine. PG is fine. He subsequently joined Ahmedabad Weekly, which is published in July. Weekly magazine, was it magazine or newspaper? Daily newspaper, not a magazine. My mistake. Not to be selected. 39 should not be selected because it's a weekly magazine, not a newspaper. It had to be a newspaper. Okay. Geetika Arora, in those days, working as a reporter, News Daily. Okay, so now it's a daily. And since September, so 2012, so 2012 September to 2014, she's less than 2 years work ex. She was awarded. Uh, that is September 20. She, and if I remember correctly, it was August 30. Yeah. So there is an issue with work experience. Let's state level. So should she be also rejected? Okay. Okay. Let me quickly go through it. 28th was awarded Madhya Pradesh Newspaper Guild, okay, for her series article Global Times. Yeah. She, Geetika had graduated in political science 58%, less than 60%. Okay. This is fine. So graduation is fine. Is, sorry, incorrect. PG is fine. While studying in Allahabad, she celebrated her 24th birthday. She celebrated her 24th birthday while studying in Allahabad. Okay. While studying in Allahabad. When did she study in Allahabad? 2010. So 2010, she age is fine. Age is fine. My only issue is with this part, and she has an award also. Okay. I think she should not be, but let me just be sure about this part. She was awarded Madhya Pradesh Newspaper Guild for her series of article since September 2012, 2014, not to be selected. Not to be. She was a postgraduate diploma in journalism. 5 above. Okay. Not to be selected. It seems to be a case they may not get anything. Okay. 41. Um, Jeet Tyagi, September 98, completed his graduation economics Garhwal with 68% marks, so graduation is fine. PG in 2010, so graduation 68, so PG 58, which is also fine. Okay. Born in September 88, so age is also fine. Joined data analytics firm and worked there for 1.5 years as business analyst. That is not fine. Okay, but he does not have an award, so WorkX and award is an issue. Award is definitely missing, and let me put it this way: journalism Punjab student, but half marks dropped by 0.10. So 2009, his graduation in 2009, post graduation in 2010. He worked data analytics and worked there for 1.5 years business analyst. So mid 2011, and after that he English Daily financial side. So WorkX is fine. So work experience is fine because it's 2.5 years in English Daily. Okay, but he does not have an award. If you don't have an award, where are you referred to? 5. 5 is the award. Does not fulfill why it has to go to the managing editor. Case to be referred to managing editor. Okay, 41. Okay, how much time? 6 minutes left. Let me, this is definitely ruled out. Let me look at the last one. Okay, single window. W1 to W5. Hours are given barring Saturdays when the office closed by 2:30 p.m. Okay, so 8:30. Given that the reduce the pressure on employees, the working hours of the aforesaid windows are defined. Okay. What are the questions like? On which day maximum number of windows are open? On which of the following day not more than one window is open? Okay. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Monday. Actually, okay. Let me just quickly make the table. I think it should be possible. Okay. So there are 5 windows. Okay. And we have, so Monday to Friday and Saturday it's a half day. So okay, so the 5 windows are W1, W2, W3, W4, W5. You have a Monday, you have a Tuesday, you have a Wednesday, you have a Thursday, we have a Friday, and we have a Saturday. Okay, let me start from W. Okay, W1 9:30 to 2:30 a.m. on Monday and Wednesday. 9:30 to 9:30 to 2:30 Monday, Wednesday. 9:30 to 2:30. 9:30 to 2:30. 2:30 Monday, Wednesday. Between 8 and 11:30 on Tuesday, Thursday. 8 and 11:30. 8 and 11:30 on Tuesday, Thursday. And between 3 and 5 p.m. on Friday. Friday is 3 and 5 p.m. So nothing on Saturday. Okay. W2 is open between 8:30 11:30 a.m. on Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday 8:30 11:30. Wednesday, Thursday 8:30 11:30. 8:30 11:30. Okay. Between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. on Friday. 8 and 10 on Friday. 12:30 2:30 on Monday and Saturday. 12:30 2:30 Monday, Saturday. Monday and Saturday. 12:30 2:30. Nothing on this day. That means 12:30 2:30. W3 is open between 10 and 12:30 on Wednesday, Saturday. 10 and 12:30 Wednesday, Saturday. 10 and 12:30 Wednesday, Saturday. 12:30 Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. 10 to 12 Friday. 10 to 12 Friday. 12 Friday. 3:30 5:30 on Monday, Thursday. So Tuesday is not a desired date, seems. Okay. W4 open between 11:30 and 3 p.m. on Tuesday. W4 11:30 and 3 to 3. Between 12:30 and 3 on Thursday, Friday. 12:30 and 3. 3 on Thursday, Friday. 8 to 10 Saturday. 10 Saturday. 3:30 5:30 on Wednesday. W5 2 to 4 Monday. 2 to 4 on Monday. 3:30 5:30 on Tuesday, Friday. The Monday, sorry, 3:30 5:30 was Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday, Friday. 8 and 10 Wednesday, 10 Wednesday, 10:30, 12:30 Thursday. Okay, now let's look at the question. How many on which day of the following days maximum number of opens, maximum open at 9:45? At 9:45 the choices are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday 9:45. Monday 9:45 I have what? 1 W1. So W1. Um, Not this one, not this one. So Monday is 1. And the second one was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tuesday, let me leave. This is fine. 1, 2, not this one, not W4 and W3. So it should be Wednesday, most probably 3. Okay, and Thursday, Friday, let me quickly look at it. 1, 2, yeah, only 2. And Friday, 1, 1. Yeah, so the answer should be Wednesday. Which of the following days not more than one window is open simultaneously at any given time? At any given time, not more than one window. So Wednesday cannot be the answer because at 9:45, 3 windows are open. So Monday, Friday, and Saturday is what I need to check. Not more than one window is open at any point of time. Was it Monday, Friday, Saturday? Monday, 9:30, 12:30, 12:30, 2:30, 3:30, 5:30, 2 to 4. 2 to 4 overlaps, W5 overlaps with these two. So Monday cannot be the answer. Friday and Saturday. Saturday will be easy actually. Let me check Saturday first. 8 to 10, 10 to 12:30, 12:30 to 2:30. Saturday is the answer. Let me just be sure what Friday. 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12:30 to 3. Okay, you have 3:30, 5:30 and 3 to 5. So Friday is not the answer. Okay, great. All windows are closed for 1 hour during the office hours on which of the following days? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for 1 hour. When are they? In which they are closed? So 9:30 to 2:30. Is there anything? This is 2 to 4. So Monday is not the answer. The other were Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday 8 to 11:30, 11:30 to 3. This is again half an hour, so not the answer. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 9:30 to 2:30, 3:30 to 5. So 9:30 to 2:30. This is closed at 11:30, 12:30. Yeah, so between 2:30 and 3:30 all are closed. So this was Wednesday. So Monday and this were out. Let me just be sure and check Thursday. Not that I have too much time. 8 to 11:30, 8:30, 11:30, 12:30, 10:30. No. Okay, perfect. So the answer is Wednesday. Oh, I'm late, a little late, and now I have to quickly go to Quant and DI. Quant and DI was the third section. So the section after this is QA/DI. Let me quickly go into that. Okay, I'll give myself just about, since it's a common section QA and DI, and I think I can do more in Quant and less than in DI because of the kind of data. But let me try to quickly do a 10, try to give myself 25 minutes for Quant, definitely. Okay. Okay. Bhubaneswar, let me quickly look at the data sets. Okay. Travel time is the least. So what is this? Mode of transport is given between various cities. Distance between cities given. Mode of transport. Then kilometer speed. Okay, speed and cost is given. Which of the following option travel time is the least? Which can be checked out because these are two specific points only. Okay. He wants to travel for Kochi. This which is the following is the least cost. Least cost will be, cost is a function of kilometer. Cost is a function of kilometer, can be looked at. School in Chennai is planning excursions. Okay. So at least in this I can look two, three questions to be attempted. Let me look at the second data set. Trends of mergers. Numbers of mergers and acquisition in some 10 different, 7, 8 different years. 6 years, sorry. Number of mergers. So what was this? This is mergers and acquisitions. And this is only mergers. Okay, so mergers and acquisition and mergers. Okay, what are the questions? Merge, mergers and acquisition, the difference will be the acquisition. So this is merger and acquisition. Okay, the difference will be acquisition. Approximate mergers to acquisition entire period not worth attempting, because I'll have to add all of them and subtract this other one. How many sectors proportion to, for how many sectors proportion of mergers and acquisitions greater than 20, entire period, again the entire addition has to be done. For how many sectors mergers activity is more in the first 3 years merger as compared to the last 3 years. Okay, this one can be attempted. Question 65 is something which I will look at attempting if I have to. Okay. In which year is the sector actually a higher number of acquisition? Acquisition means taking a difference or not possible. Maximum sectors also, oh shit, not worth attempting. Turbulence of period defined sum of each of the differences in the number of mergers of, I think I'll leave this. So in this set I can look at only doing question 65. So I'm noting down 65 on a rough sheet of paper for myself. And the last one. Okay. So I have portion of energy consumed in 2009, annual year growth rate of in consumption of different sources of energy from, okay, this is the growth rate, and imports to sub consumption of different sources of energy with 3 different charts. Possibly some of these can be done. Let me do the first set. Okay, is there any other set? No. So now I have quant. Okay, so let me quickly do the first set first, and maybe one odd question from the second or the third set and move on. Okay, first question: for which of the following option travel time is the least? Mumbai, Kanyakumari, and Bhubaneswar, Chennai. So travel time is the least. So let me just go back to the Mumbai, Kanyakumari. Mumbai to Kanyakumari, sorry, Mumbai to Kanyakumari, 950 kilometers in a bus, which means in a bus we'll take at a speed of 40. So 950 upon 40. 950 kilometers upon 40 kilometers per hour. Mumbai, Kanyakumari, Bhubaneswar, Chennai. Bhubaneswar to Chennai, you travel by ship. So 950 at a speed of 30. 950 upon 30. Upon 30. So obviously this will be greater, so this cannot be the answer. Chennai, Kochi. Chennai to Kochi 901 by ship, so that is 901 by 30. So even this is less than 901 by 30 will be about 30, and 950 by 40 is 95 by 4, about 22, 24 rather. So this is also wrong. Mumbai, Chennai. Mumbai, Chennai is by ship. Okay. So what's the distance Mumbai to Chennai? 1000. Mumbai to Chennai is ship 1000. So this is 1000 by 30. So there's 33. So this should be the answer. Mr. Rajnath lives in Mumbai, wants to travel to Kochi. However, the train services are on hold due to laying off tracks for bullet trains across the country. In this scenario, which of the following is the least cost route? Least cost. I'll have to, these are two, 1 and 2 each has to be done. I'll come back to this. So questions 59 also I'll come back to it later if I have time. Question 60, a school in Chennai is planning excursion tour for its students. They want to show Kanyakumari, Vizag. What is the minimum travel cost? Kanyakumari, leave this question, not to be attempted. Which of the following cities can be reached from Bhubaneswar in these time? Chennai, Kanyakumari, Mumbai, Vizag. Chennai, Kanyakumari, Bhubaneswar to Chennai. I think Bhubaneswar, Chennai, we have already done 950 by 30. So Bhubaneswar to Chennai is 950 km at 30. Then we have Kanyakumari, Mumbai, Vizag. Bhubaneswar to Kanyakumari, Mumbai to Vizag. Okay. Bhubaneswar to Kanyakumari is 720. Sorry. 700. Kanyakumari is 700. I will, instead of going back and forth, I am using the question paper now. I have the table in front of me. So we need Bhubaneswar to Mumbai. Bhubaneswar to Mumbai is 701, and Bhubaneswar to Vizag is 1002. The Bhubaneswar to Again, if I have to look at Bhubaneswar to Kanyakumari, you will go by train, and train speed is 25. So 25. Bhubaneswar to Kochi, you will go by airplane, and airplane is 60. Speed is 60. And Mumbai to Vizag, you will go by train. Train speed is 25. So least time it should be this Mumbai, Bhubaneswar to Mumbai. Okay. Which is the least cost way to reach Vizag from Kochi? Vizag to reach Vizag from Kochi. Okay, I think I'll leave this question. Is there any other questions? So I've done one, two. Okay, two questions I've done. I can probably look at doing third. This one I will leave. Least cost Vizag to Kochi. Let me check out. I think this I can do. Kochi to Vizag. Again, I'm using the table in front of me. Kochi to Vizag. The distance is 600 kilometers, and 600 kilometers. Kochi to Vizag is 600 kilometers, which is by aeroplane, and aeroplane is 5 rupees per kilometer. Okay, 5 rupees per kilometer. Shit. 600 into 5. 5 rupees per kilometer, so 600 kilometers. Okay, so 3000. Okay, take some ship from Kochi to Chennai and train to Vizag. Kochi to Chennai, ship from Kochi to Chennai. Ship is 1.5. Kochi to Chennai. Kochi to Chennai is 901. So this will become 901 into ship is 1.5 rupees a kilometer into 1.5 plus take a ship from Kochi to Chennai, and Chennai to Vizag there's a train. Chennai to Vizag is 300 plus 300, and the train is at the rate of 2.5 rupees a kilometer. So about 13, and this is about 2000 approximately 2000. So this cannot be the answer. Let me take look at choice C. Kochi to Kanyakumari. Kochi to Kanyakumari is 1100. So this becomes 1100 into 2.5. This is already greater than 2000. This was, let me just check what is the exact value. 900 into 1.5, 1350. Yeah, and 300 into 2.5, 750. So this is 2100 is what is coming out to be. So this is definitely more than that, so not the answer. Kochi to Mumbai. Kochi to Mumbai is 300 kilometers into, and since it's a train, it is 2.5 rupees per kilometer, and plus Mumbai to Vizag by flight. Mumbai to Vizag is 500 plus 500 into 5 rupees a kilometer. 500 into 5, this is again greater than that, so this should be the answer. I think I've done enough as far as this set is concerned. I will probably come back at 59 if I need to. I'll skip this set completely. Let me look at the next one. What is the approximate total import of energy in 2010? Approximate total import of energy. Okay, let me look at the portion of energy in different areas. Growth rate is given. Import of energy for each of them, percentage imports. I don't think it's worth attempting. Okay. Import of natural gas in 2012 when compared to 2010. Import of natural gas in 2012 compared to 2010. So what is the import of natural gas in 2012? Natural gas is 8% of 1000. So natural gas is 80. And which is this area? 2009. So natural gas 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. 10 to 10 to 12. So 2009 is 80. And what is the increase in natural gas? Growth rate of natural gas? 5, 10 and 5. So 85% will be 84, 10% will be 8.4, 84, 92.4, and again 4% will be uh, what is 4% of 92 is about 3.6. Yes, let me take to be approximately 3.6. So 92, 93, 96 should be slightly more than 96 actually. Okay. 5, sorry, it is 5%, sorry, 5%, 9 5s are 45, 4.5. So 5% of 92 will be 4.5, and 5% will be, say, let's say 4.6, so it should be 97, approximately 97, slightly more than that, but 97. There's a total thing, and we need imports. Imports in 2010 to consumption. Okay, 2010, and this is natural gas. Where is natural gas? Natural gas, this 30%, and this is 50%. So 30% out here and 50% out here. So 97, 50% will be, half of that will be 48.5, and 30% of this, 30% of 84, 30% of 84, 30, about 25. Yeah, so almost 20 increase. It has to increase. It has to increase. There's no doubt about it. It is either this. There's a huge difference which I'm getting. Let me look at it again. 2010 to 12. 2010, 2012. Yeah, 30%, 20%. There's a 50% jump. 30% to 50%. 50% is 48. 30% of 84. 8.4 into 3. 24, 25.2. Yeah, this is 25.2. Have I made a mistake somewhere? Natural gas. The question was about natural gas, I hope. Natural gas imports in 2012. Natural gas 8%. Okay, so 8% of 1000 is 80. It is an increase, there's no doubt about 30. Should I take a chance? I'll go with this. The approximate domestic production of crude oil in 2011. Okay, how many questions have I done? One, one, two, three, four. Four questions I have done. Okay. What is the approximate? Okay. This is doable actually, but I don't have time. Do I do it now? Do I give it 4 minutes more and then come back, go to quant? Okay. What is the approximate domestic production of crude oil in 2011? 2011 domestic crude oil. Let me do this question and then I'll move on. Crude oil is 290 in 2009. Crude oil goes up this 2010, 2011, two successive increments of 10%, which is 21%. So 21% means 58 plus 2.9. Okay, so let's say three. So 61, 351 is the total in 2011, and crude oil in 2010. Crude oil in 2010 is 40%. Percent of imports, so that means 60% is domestic. So 350, 60% of 350 should be the answer. 60% of 351. So 35 into 6, 180, 210. 210. I don't have a 210. I have a 220 and 190. So now it again means I'll have to take my chances in this. Okay. Let me just check it again, because this or this. I hope I've got it right. Which year are we talking? 2011, 2009, sorry, 10, 11, 45%. It has to be less. It has to be 55%. 55%, 175 plus 17.5, so 190. Okay. What is the sum of approximate domestic production of nuclear energy, hydroelectric energy in? Okay. Okay. I'll come back to this later if I have to. This is a set in which I think I can do one more odd question, but quickly let me go to the next questions. Quant. Now, how many questions are these in quant? Quant has total of 74 to 92. Sorry, 73 to 92. So 20 questions in all. So let me look at the questions out here. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay, could none of these time consuming? Let me go further. In a school, students were called for flag hoisting on August 15th. Small box were distributed among students in each of the class. Let me just look at the shortest questions first. We don't take too much time, so 75 is fine. 210-meter high cliff at the speed of 3 kilometers per hour. What is the approximate time taken for the angle of depression of the cliff? Okay, angle of depression changes from 60 to 45. So if this is the cliff of 210, so for the it is angle of depression has to be 60 degrees. Okay, so that means this is like this is 30, and that is 60, and this is 45. So how much time does it take the angle of change to from 45 to this thing? Okay, so this is what we need to find. So this is 210. So this is also 210. Okay. Now this is a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So if this is 210, this should be 210 root 3. Okay, this should be 210 root 3. Yeah, this will be. So this will be 210 into 1 minus root 3, and root 3 is 0.7. So 1 minus root 3 will be 0.7. So distance to be covered is 210 into 0.7, 1.732 if you want to be exact. Okay, it's at the rate of 3 kilometers per hour. This is kilometers, so let me write it at 0.2. Okay, so many kilometers per hour, so many kilometers is the distance to be covered, and again speed is equal to distance upon time. So the time taken will be distance upon speed. Upon speed is 3, uh, into, and this is hours, so many hours, so into 60. Into 60. So how much is this? Is 20. So it becomes 20 into 2.2. This is 4.2 into 0.2 into 0.73. So 75%. This should be 3. Should be less than 3 minutes. Around 3 minutes. What's it? Have I missed out on something? Or is my calculation right? This is a cliff, a 210-meter cliff at the speed of 3 km. Angle of depression of the cliff to change from 45. This is 210. There's a 45, 45, 90. Okay, this is fine. This is 45. So this has to be 60 now. If this is 60, this will be 30. If this is 210. The side opposite this 210 root 3. 210 root 3 minus 210. Okay. Okay. So 3 kilometers per hour. So 0.2 into 0.7, 1.4. 1.4 into 0.2 into 0.7, 0.14, sorry, 0.21 into, yeah, 210, 0.21, 0.21 kilometer, 210 meters, yeah. So 210 meters, so it is 210 into 0.73, or rather 0.2 into 0.73 upon 3 into 60. Yeah, this is fine. 40 into 0.73, it's not going to be, so I'll take my chance. X and Y, two alloys which were made by mixing zinc and copper in the ratio of 6:9, 7:11. 40 grams of alloy X and 60 grams of alloy were melted in the form of alloy Z. Okay, okay, alloy X and alloy Y. Mixing zinc and copper in the ratio of 6:9. This is 6:9, and this is 7:11. 40 grams of this and 60 grams of this are melted together to form another alloy, the new one. Okay, so 6 by 9, 6 by 15. So this is total is 15. So 6 by 15 is 40%. 40% of 40 is 16 grams. Okay, now 6 by 15 of 40. Yeah, 5 3s are 15, 5 8 are 48. Yeah, 60. And this is 7 by 18 of 60. 6 3s are 18, 6 10s are. So 70 by 3. 7 by 18 of 60. Yeah. So 6 is 18, 6 10, 70 by 3. So 70 by 3 will be 23.33. So 23.33. So this becomes 1648.33. 48.33 is to 51.66. Okay. What is the ratio of zinc and copper? What is the ratio of zinc and copper? 40 grams of X and Y. 6 by 15, 7 by 11. And copper in the new alloy side. I am getting a very close number, but none of the choices are that close. So this is 16 and this is 24. Okay, and this is 23. Shit, 38. How stupid. So it is approximately 38 is to 52. 38, or let me put it this way, 38 into 3, 114, 115 into 3. So if I make it 300, 115, 51.6 is 150. 1.66 into 3 is 5, 155. Is that fine? 38 into 3, 190, 24, 114, 115 is fine. 51.66 into 3, 151, 153, 150, yeah, 150, 155, 155. Okay, so which are the choices out here? 55. Okay. Now I am stuck. I have got. Okay, okay, let me skip this question. Area of the shade region, can find the area of the circle circumscribing the hexagon in terms of x. Okay, this I think I can do. So CD is to PQ is 2 is to 1. So if this is A, this will be 2A. This will be 2A. So if this is, if the area of the shaded portion is x, so the area of this is A, this is 2A, and this is a nothing but 6. These are 6 equilateral triangles out here. So this is, area becomes double, side becomes so if the area here is K, the area here should be, or the triangle area K, that means hexagon area should be, side is becoming double, area should become 4 times, so 6 4 times, yeah, 4K, that means it should be 6 equilateral 24K. That means the shaded region is 23K. So x is equal to 23K. X is equal to 23K. Find the area of the circle. It should be more than 23K. I have a 23 out here. Can this be the answer? Okay, in any case, let me check it further. If this is 23K, and what is root 3 by 4? Um, root 3 by 4 into a square. Root 3 by 4 into a square will be equal to this one. This is 23K. This will be K. 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 But x, but which is equal to K is equal to x by 23. 23 by root 3 has to be a part of my answer, which is the only choice. Ravindra and Rekha got married 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Their ages went to the ratio of 5:4. Okay. 5:4. Ravindra's age is 1/6 more than Rekha's age. After marriage, they had 6 children, including triplets and twins. Okay. The age of triplet twins and 6 child were in the ratio of 3:1, largest possible age. Okay. They got married 10 years ago when their ages were in the ratio of 5:4. Then their ages were 5x plus, today the age of 5x plus 10 upon 4x plus 10, and this is equal to, so there is Ravindra's age is 1/6 more than Rekha's age, 7 by 6. Okay. 7 by 6, which implies 30x plus 60 is equal to 28x plus 70. 28x 7 plus 70, that means x is equal to 5. So the current ages are 25 and 10, 35. Husband, wife is 20, 5 4 are 20, 30. Okay. After marriage they have 6 children, including, okay, 10 years. So the age of triplets is the maximum age. So the triplets, the age of triplets, twins and 6 child is in the ratio of 3:2:1. With the largest possible value of the present age of the family, it has to be more than 65. So let me assume the triplets were born immediately after 1 year, so they were 9 years old. They would be 9 years old, 9 years each. Okay, 65. Okay, 65. This is 14. The difference. This is 33. This is 36. This is 47. Okay. So largest possible value of the present age of all of them. Okay, 79 cannot be the answer. Okay, let me go further. If the triplets were born immediately after 1 year of marriage, so they're 9 3, that 27, so plus 27 should definitely happen. So triplets are 9 years old. um, 3 6 9 3 6 9, so 9 into 3, yeah, and 6 into 2 into 1, 27. So 65 plus 27, plus 12 plus 3, so 30 42 65 107 finally. Two sections, 1/4 of students in two students. Okay, probability exactly one of the students chosen is girl. Okay. uh, section A, boys and girls. um, Two sections A and B, 1/4 of the students in section A, girls are 1/4, and in section B, girls are 4/9. Okay. The probability that exactly two students have to one from each section. So one from each section means okay, one from each. So first section boy from A, and girl, and the probability that exactly one of the students chosen is girl. Exactly one. So it could be boy from here and girl from here, or girl from here and boy from here. So boy from here will be 3/4, 4 into 4/9, and girl from here will be 1/4 into 5/9. Okay, so plus, so 12 by 36 plus 5 by 36, so 17 by 36. 10 liters milk from a can containing 40 liters of pure milk to the first customer, then adds 10 liters, okay, to the milk can, again 10 liters to the mixture, and again 10 liters, and so on and so forth. How much pure milk the fifth customer receives? The first, every time he's taking away 10 liters out of 40, so 3/4 is what is left. So first customer get 100% milk, second customer got 100% into 3/4, 75%. Okay, 40 liters. These are choices are fairly stupid. He sells 10 liters to the third and 10 liters to the fourth can. So fifth customer will get 3/4. So this 3/4 to the power 1 power 4 into 40. Okay, yeah. So 3/4 into 40. The what is the amount of pure milk? Yeah. So 3 into 3, 9 into 3, 27, 81 upon 4 for the 16. 16 squares is 256 into 40. So which becomes so onwards. Okay, fifth customer. Okay, so what does it become? 3 into 3, but none of the numbers seem to be interesting as such. Okay, so let me look at this way. uh, okay, so 4 tens of 40, 256 is 64, so 810 by 64, what have I done? Milk vendor sold containing from a can 40 liters of into 1/4. Shit out of every 10 liters. Okay, so it should be into 10, not into 4, into 10. Okay, so 3/4, 27, 81, 80, 810 upon 256 into 10. Okay, 256, so 5 128, so 80 810 into 5, 81 into 5. Why 818? Shit. 81 into 5, 405 upon 128, 405 upon 128. I'll skip this one. Okay, this I can look at. This is 5/6, so 5/6, which is 0.83, plus 1/24. 1/24 is 4.16%, so 0.0416, or let me take it 17. Okay, this is plus this, so plus this, minus 1/24 into 5/18, 1/24 into 5/18. um, this is a reasonably small number, so I can say answer should be somewhere between these two. So 0.83 to 0.87 should be my answer. This is less than that. This is 2 upon 1.7, which is greater than 1. This is root 2 by 3 is 0.66 square root. That means it should be 0.8 greater than 0.8. Can be the answer. Root 3 by 2. This is 0.85. So my answer should be either choice C or choice D. Okay. Let me put it this way. What is 85 square? 85 is 8 9 8 is 64. 8 9 is 72. 7225. 0.85 square would have been 0.72. Okay. Yeah. So point. So this is unlikely. So 80 square is equal to 6400. 81 square is 6561. This is about 82 square. This is approximately 0.82. So this cannot be the answer. Correct answer is choice D. This can be done. So this 7 to power half, 7 to power 3 by 2. 7 to power half, 7 to power 3 by 2. 7 to power 3 by 2. Okay. Then again 7 to power 3 by 2, that makes it 7 to power 5 by 2. Yeah. 7 to power 5 by 2. So this becomes 5 by 2. So log of 7, this entire thing is 7 to power 5 by 2 is of, so 5 by 2. 5 by 2. Is that fine? So let me just put 7. Okay. So this into half plus 7 into, yeah, 1, 3 by 2, 3 by 2, half, 3 by 2, 3 by 4. How stupid. So this is 3 by 2, 1 by 2. This entire thing is 3 by 2. This will become 3 by 4. 1 plus 3 by 4 is 7 by 4. 7 to power 7 by 4, it is 7 by 8. 7 by 8. So 7 by 8 of 7 to power 7 by 8, sorry. So log of 7 by 8. Okay. 7 by 8 is 2 cube. Okay, 2 cube. So 3 has to be there. These two cannot be the answer. Okay. So it has to be 1 minus is fine. Okay. Minus is fine. Minus log 7, log 2, 7. Okay. Okay, 1 minus, so this was 7 by 8, my 8, so go with this one. Okay. 4 minutes left. Hopefully I'll do a couple of more questions. I don't think I've done a good job of quant, but let's go further. 8 meters high on the ground on one side, on the other the ladder is moved to the other side, so it's really 12-meter high window. Okay, so this is 12-meter high window. On the other side it reaches only 8 meters, so this is 8 meters. If the ladder is 13 meters long, 12, 13, 5, 12, 13, 13, 8 and 7. 13 square is 169. 13, 8, 15. 15, 18, 8 and 15 square is 225. 64. How? No. 13 square 169 minus 64. So that's about 10. 105. So 105. So it's 105. So about 10.2. So it's about 15.2. That can be formed having at least one of their numbers repeated. Okay. One of their numbers repeated. It cannot be this one. It will have to be something minus something. This will be the maximum numbers. So no number repeated would mean total number of 8 telephone numbers that can be formed. So this will be 999. Sorry. Repeated all the, so the total number is this. Yeah, this is the total number of numbers which are possible, which is 10 to power 8. And how many, and we repeat how many numbers which don't have any repetition, that is 9 factor. It will be 8 factor. 9, 10 into 9. I'll have to do the calculation, no point wasting time. Okay. 8 years after completion, you start a business of your own. You invest 30 lakhs in business that is expected to give you 6% return compounded annually. Expected number of years by which your investment will double 70. So you're 72 by 6, which is 12 years your investment will double. If the epoch of your business 48 years later, 48 years later, you start your own business, you start 30 lakhs. Okay, so 30 lakhs is there. Okay. Okay. You start with 30 lakhs, 13 to 20 per 5, and then sorry, then 3 lakhs, you tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000. How stupid, 3 lakhs. So 3 into 10 to power 5 is what you start with. Every 12 years your business will double. So in 12 years it will become 6 to 10 to power 5, and this is what becomes 12 years. In 24 another 12 years it will become 12 into 10 to power 5. In another 12 years it will become 24. In another 12 years it will become 48. So 48. What was this one? Okay, for 86. How much time I have? 1 minute. Let me quickly look at the questions out here. Question 91 seems interesting. Let me do this one. Ball rebounds to a height equal to half the previous bounds, approximate distance 12 point. So first time it will do 32 when it is dropped from a height of 32, and the rebounds to the height equal to half the height of the previous bound. Then it will do another 16 into 2, 32, then 16, so 32 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4, I think they should give me the answer. 64, 70, 80, 88, 92, 96, 92, 94, it will be 96. Okay, any other stupid question like this? No, I don't think I have done a very good job, but that's fine, can't help it. Okay, I'll stop here. Quant is something which I don't think I've done very well, but this is the way I've been able to attempt. My feeling is maybe I should have been a little. I was a yeah. So let me stop this thing. Okay. Okay. So I yeah. So I think I was a little slow when it came to DI, and maybe I got a little greedy in RC. I should have done a little less of RC, and maybe I could have been able to do a couple of extra questions here. Okay. But that's it for the session. Thank you very much. Hopefully it will be helpful to you. And remember, DI and LR are the places